Oh, champ. Hit the light. Hit the light. Fifth and court, Jimmy freezing again in 4K. Again. Fifth and court, Jimmy freezing once again, champ. This time, he got a ski mask on, champ. Yeah, it's real cold inside, champ. Did you know that? Yeah, it's cold as hell. I need y'all to hit that like. I ain't gonna lie. It's getting bad, champ. Again? Again? We gotta run the clip. Again? Look, champ. This is footage found from Fifth. Somebody is a mole, champ. Is it the landlord that's giving Fifth all of this footage of Jimmy freezing his limbs off, champ? Who's doing it, champ? And why is it so cold in there that the man needs to put on these layers, huh, champ? I wonder. Yeah, Fifth, where you getting this footage from? Who's giving out the footage, champ? Is it Killer Cam? Who's responsible, champ? Who's doing it? Who's doing this, champ? Huh, Jim? I ain't gonna lie. It makes me feel good to see Jim shiver. Shivering Jimothy, I feel good when I see you be cold, champ. It warms my heart to see shivering Jimothy shiver, champ. Makes me feel good. I'm not gonna lie. Pause. Pause on feeling good, because we gotta make sure we understand what we mean. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. Look at that. Oh, champ. Oh, he's walking through those hallways of and frozen gestures, champ. Yeah, oh, champ. It's cold in there, champ. It's an ice box. No Mario attached, champ. It's an ice box in there, gang. Oh, champ. You would have thought you was on the corner right now in the city, you know, like the way it's freezing in there, champ. Oh, champ. You got all this goddamn footage. All this footage. Now, of course, people are gonna be mad at me. They're gonna say, oh, you're glazing Fifth. Oh, why aren't you bundled up like Jimmy? Because I'm not cold like Jim. Why does Jim keep looking at that camera as if he knows he's being recorded, because he knows he's freezing and he knows he ain't paid for the heat, champ? I wonder. Oh, champ, they mad at me though. They upset at me over facts. Look how close he is to it. Look at the close-up. Look at the close-up. Why are you looking into the camera? You trying to let the landlord know how cold you are, champ? Looks that way. Oh, champ. It's crazy, man. It's crazy what's going on over there, man. Nasty work, man. What are we gonna do about this? Will they ever fix the heating problem? Will they, champ? I don't know. Ike Turner here says, at this point, the government is on it with all these leaks. Nah, it's the landlord. Or maybe it's Maino. I said it was Maino. Maino doing it. It's gotta be Maino. Maino, what's going on here, champ? What's your beef with Jomo? Baby Maddie says he's making it look like damn Canada because Canada is freezing. Well, the whole United States is also freezing for the most part. Most of the states, except for Miami. If you live in Miami, Florida, you are lucky. You have nothing to worry about, champ, because you're the only part of the goddamn states that ain't got to deal with this. Okay, but Jimmy got to deal with this, right? Jimmy got to deal with. I ain't gonna lie, champ. Oh, champ. Insane, man. Shivering Jimothy is going through some things, all right, and has been this entire year. This is why you should have never dissed Fifth. Everyone keeps asking, where's the 50 Cent response? Where's Fifth? Why Fifth ain't saying nothing? Well, it looks like he's saying something now. And on this very post, Fifth said it's 10 degrees below zero in New York. Old boy kicking the door trying to get some heat. LOL. Nasty work. Jimmy looking for the boiler room so he could adjust the heat because it ain't working. But why isn't it working? Well, maybe if you paid the goddamn bill. Well, maybe, just maybe, if you paid the goddamn bill. Or you could start a fireplace. Listen, for no money down, you can spark some woods together. You can ruffle some rocks. All right, for no money down, you can rub two stones together with the mightiest force in mankind, champ, alright? Or you can start an electrical fire and put a rock on top of it so the rock can catch the electrical fire, and then you can go from there, champ. You gotta start from somewhere, right? You gotta start from somewhere. You gotta start from scratch, like the cavemen did. So starting from scratch means two rocks need to scratch each other in order to make a goddamn fire, don't you think? I'm just proving that science works, champ. Yeah, two rocks scratching each other, champ. Make the heat from scratch, nigga. Yeah, actual scratch. Scratch two rocks together till you see something spark up, okay? Yeah. Yeah, if the stone rubs against the other stone hard enough, friction shall create a fire, champ. Okay? Make you a miniature tiki torch. You know? AB Dark Moon says the electric and gas bill for that building gotta be high. No money coming in right now either. Bad business. Yeah. Business is awful, champ. Nasty business going on here, champ. Ike Turner says better get some sticks and stones. Yeah, sticks and stones don't only break bones, but they also create fires too, champ. The combination right there. Alright, sticks and stones may break my bones, but they'll also heat my bones too and make my bones warm, champ. Yeah, sticks and stones break bones and heat bones too. Yeah, I think he needs his bones heated. Pause. Ryan Campbell Crush says Jimmy wearing a sleeping bag. That's right, he has to, with a zipper attached. He got a Snuggie. He's wearing a Snuggie, champ. He got a Snuggie on with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wear that. You gotta wear that, champ. It's cold outside. It's cold inside. You know how they say it's cold outside? Well, it's cold inside, nigga. Before you enter the building, make sure you're bundled up because it's colder inside than it is outside, by the way. Yeah. It's cold outside. Well, it's cold inside too. Actually, it's the same temperature in both places, to be fair, okay? Nothing seems to be going right for Jomo at this point, champ. All right? Nothing seems to be going correct right now. Yeah, you being posted all over social media for the wrong reasons. You feel me? This is getting ugly. What is he gonna do, champ? What is Shivering Jimothy gonna do about the situation, champ? Look at him, champ. He looks helpless right now. Listen, for $1 a day, you could make the cold go away, all right? You put something towards that heating bill, you start the GoFundMe, we can get this together, nigga. Maybe they need to invest in some ancient stones to making a fireplace easier. Maybe you get some organic stones and just rub them together, champ. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could create a little fire, get a little fireplace going, champ. A little campfire inside, champ. You get you a little campfire, indoor campfire will do, champ. You get you some marshmallows and some sticks. You have a campfire, champ. You have a Dipset reunion next to the goddamn fire, champ. All right? Now let's just hope Joel Santana doesn't light up any rocks, champ. Listen, I know you got to light rocks up to create a campfire, but just make sure Joel's isn't the one lighting up rocks, because if he lights up rocks, it's going to be a different type of campfire now, isn't it, champ? If you get where I'm going, huh, champ? You get where I'm going, don't you, champ? Okay. All right. Okay. TNM Pro says, damn, Jomo, you 50, son. Now. LOL. Well, he's going to be 50, and he's turning 50 as well, by the way. Yeah, he's 50, son, and he's turning 50 as well, by the way. In case you didn't know, champ. Yeah, and that nigga cold. Look at this nigga helplessly looking into the goddamn camera, nigga. Oh, champ. So Jim got too much pride to create a GoFundMe to help the situation. That's the real issue. Nigga don't want to do a GoFundMe. So you think you too good to do a GoFundMe now, don't you, champ? You think you're too good, huh, champ? Well, you continue to freeze then, since you don't want to do a GoFundMe, nigga. Yeah, keep freezing. Keep being cold, nigga, since you don't want to create a goddamn GoFundMe, nigga. Oh, champ. Niggas freezing to death, oh. Nasty work, gang. Come on, man. Ike Turner says, staring in the cameras like, can you see the cold in me? LOL. Yeah. Yeah. It's over, man. Listen, you just gotta leave good enough alone sometimes, man. It's just funny to me the niggas just keep talking about 50 Cent needs to rap and all that. No, he don't. Listen, if anybody needs to rap, it's Jim Jones, Maino, Fabolous, and Davies. They need to rap up. They need to rap because that's the only way they gonna stay warm in that cold ass building. Talking about 50 Cent need to rap. No, them niggas need to rap with a scarf, nigga. They need to wrap themselves up. Niggas talking about 50 needs to rap. No, these niggas need to literally wrap up. Nigga, get themselves some goddamn heat. Okay? Talking about who need to rap. These niggas. Clearly, nigga, you don't see these niggas freezing? Who need to rap? These niggas. Yeah. The hell you talking about? These niggas got the game effed up. I ain't gonna lie. Out of Sight 1969 says, you ever seen the movie Quest for Fire where the caveman had to keep a burning bush alive or his whole tribe would die? Oh, champ. I ain't seen that one. I ain't going on, man. Burning that bush like Moses? Only Moses can burn bushes, champ. Oh, champ. Nasty work. Spaceman suit wrap up. It's getting nasty. Salute to 24 in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. This is getting rather nasty, man. Who gonna donate to Jim's GoFundMe so he can get the goddamn heat on, man? Niggas got too much pride. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got too much pride, man. That's the problem. Caramel says that building is called Hobo Central. Is it? It has a name? I didn't know that. I didn't know the building had a name attached to it. I was unaware. I didn't know. Out of Sight says they need to wrap their hands around a hot mug of cocoa, champ. But Ovaltine will do, nigga. Ovaltine will do. Okay. Oh, champ. Listen, man. It's clearly too brick in that building. That building is too brick. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking nasty, yo. It's looking very nasty. What are you gonna do about this, champ? How are you gonna fix it? All right, like I said, you got too much pride. Just make the GoFundMe, nigga. Just make the GoFundMe, man. All I see here is that you need to start a GoFundMe and get some funding so you can get some goddamn heat. All right. Oh, champ. Salute to Shreveport, Louisiana in the house. The homie Theodore, he's been around for a long time. I ain't gonna lie. Through the best of times and through the worst of times, champ. Through dark times and times of light. Something that these niggas don't got. Times of light, nigga. It's dark and cold in there, champ. Y'all need light to be warm, champ. Salute to W. Salute, champ. Yo, yeah. Some nasty times they got going on over there. Listen, this makes me happy, by the way. I want y'all to know. I like to see shivering Jimothy in his climate, champ. I enjoy watching Jim freeze, champ. It makes me feel good to see Jimmy freeze, champ. And you can say that that's evil, but I also don't give a damn, by the way. And Zinga says facts. He done did it all. He is looking for clicks on him, making Kid Cudi. Nah, stop it. That isn't enough for rent. Well, I think this is bigger than rent now. I think that this is going into heating territory. So we're on a different path here, champ. You heard? Silent Hassan. So this is that vamp life he was talking about. Yeah. Shivering Jimothy is talking about this is the vamp life, champ. Just keep the onions away and keep the lights off and he'll dwell in his habitat. And to entertain the God says, wow was right. Okay. Caramel says, shiver me igloo, oh, champ. Out of Sight says 50 is gonna have them Negroes filming the podcast from a New York City shelter, champ. Well, who's to say that they aren't already doing that? Huh? We don't know where it's being filmed at. We're not all the way sure. But something has to happen because this is pitiful. Look at Jimmy staring into the goddamn camera, looking at the landlord. So you just gonna let me be cold, champ? You gonna let me shiver inside, champ? You need to help a brother out, champ. Help a brother out. Get me some goddamn heat. Give me some sticks, some rocks, champ. At least let me start a campfire in the building. Alright? At least, champ. At the very least. Oh, champ. It's getting nasty, man. It's getting nasty in there, gang. What's going to happen? This is bad, bro. 50 got all the footage. He got all the clips. It's going to be a nasty year for Jim. Jim ain't having the best January in the world. This January ain't been the best for Jim Jones, and that's a fact, right? This January hasn't been very much positive for Jim. I ain't going to hold you. Going through these times at this age is terrible, champ. Okay. Entertain the God says ballin'. He's gonna wish he was ballin' because at least he could work up a sweat. I ain't gonna lie. He gotta jog around the building to warm himself up, man. Listen, at least if you get some cardio and you start jogging around the building, you might work up a sweat. You might get a little warmer, you know what I'm saying? At least your body heat will enhance. You might enhance your body heat if you walk around, run around the building or something. You know what I'm saying? It might enhance your body heat. You dig? Come on, champ. Ike Turner says, hold on, I gotta check the building violation codes. Damn. Do you? Salute to Echo Life in the building. Do you? Oh, man. Listen, you almost 50 years old. This is not a good climate for you to be in. Listen, if you're almost 50 years old, this isn't the safest environment, champ. You're getting old, champ. You're turning into a goddamn elder. Now is not a good time to be cold, champ. Your bones, your brittle bones are not built for this type of climate, champ. You're not built to just dwell in this type of climate. This climate is too much on the body at your age, champ. This isn't good. This isn't good, champ. I'm not gonna lie. You dig? Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Yeah, it's getting crazy, gang. It's getting wild. It's getting bad. What's gonna happen next is the question. Oh, champ. All I'm gonna say is this. I think Jimmy has too much pride to make a GoFundMe. Maybe if you swallowed your pride, be humble, and make the GoFundMe, champ. That's all you gotta do. Make the GoFundMe. All right? Say, listen, we need some goddamn heat in the building. Say that, champ. We need heat. We need warmth. We are old men. All right, we're old. We're almost 50 years old, and we're freezing. Help us out, champ. We are elders of the hip hop game, champ. Yeah, we are hip hop elders, and we need some goddamn heat. Okay. Yeah. Listen to the Elder Fund. All right. Listen to the Elder Fund. All right. To the Elder Fund. You feel me? Like, come on, gang. It's nasty work, man. You can't be living like this. Is crazy, bro. There's no reason that you need to be looking into the camera. Say you don't see me shivering in here, champ. Do you not see me, gang? Oh, champ. Yeah, this is bad, bro. You could have bought like 5 radiators. You could have bought 5 radiators, nigga. Yeah, you could have bought a space heater or something. You know what I'm saying? Get you some space heaters. Get you some radiators, champ. Something. You know what I'm saying? Light a blunt. You could have lit a blunt. Get your hands warm, all right? Listen. Pass the blunt hand to hand. And you just start juggling blunts. Look, you light up 2 blunts and start juggling the blunts like this. Your hands will get warm. You'll warm up your hands, champ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Light up 2 blunts and just start juggling those blunts like this. You heard? Might get your hands warm, champ. Be a blunt juggler. Yeah, you warm your hands up, champ. You know, warm up your hands, gang. 2 blunts, juggle. All right? Warm those hands. Warm your fingers, your knuckles, champ. Oh, champ. Oh, champ, what's going on there, gang? Campbell says Jim wearing long johns. Yeah, he wearing more than long johns. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, such temperatures I had you dressing up like a goddamn ninja, nigga. This nigga look like a goddamn ninja. Listen, it's so cold you gotta start dressing like a goddamn ninja, gang. Look like a samurai. Ike Turner says why he begging for heat with his eyes. Because, champ. Because that's why, champ. That's it. And Zinga says a frozen warehouse is crazy. Who would want to work in these conditions? Listen, somebody who needs to get heat. That's who, champ. I don't know what the payment plan is. I don't know what the salary is, but god damn it. Listen. You heard? Listen. Okay. Jay Nitty says Jim is blinking. Help, I'm freezing real hard in Morse code on the security camera. Hey, listen, he gonna file a lawsuit. All right, that's what he's gonna do. If he has any chronic conditions, if he suffers from any side effects from this cold building, he may be entitled to compensation. Just so you know, that Asian landlord's gonna get sued, nigga. Yeah. So Jin Tao, the landlord, Jin Tao from Rush Hour, is gonna get sued, nigga. Yeah, I think Jim might be entitled to compensation. This is elder abuse. Jim almost 50 years old. It's cold as hell in the building. He got brittle bones. Jim might be entitled to compensation, champ. I think he been watching enough morning time talk shows to know that he might be entitled to compensation again. Okay? Hey, listen, Jim might be entitled to compensation. Nigga, it's elder abuse. Okay? Jim almost 50 years old, freezing to death in the goddamn building. Hey, champ, he might be entitled to compensation. Okay? He may have some side effects that may require a lawsuit. Jin Tao can't keep the heat off for that goddamn long. You heard? Jin Tao can't keep the heat off for so long. It becomes elder abuse. Because why you got that man in there freezing like that, huh, champ? It's not good. Caramel says Jimmy's up for the Ebenezer Scrooge Award. Allegedly, that is. Yeah, allegedly. You heard? Oh, champ. Southside Demon says he can't feel his toes. That's right. He can't, nigga. His foot, he got frostbites. Imagine getting frostbites inside, nigga. That nigga ankles is frostbit, nigga. He decided to wear ankle socks today. Yeah, well, you picked the wrong day to wear ankle socks, nigga, because now your ankles is frostbit, nigga. Your ankles is great. Now your ankle matches your bed, nigga. Your bed salt and pepper, and so's your goddamn ankles from them frostbites, champ. Yeah. Your bed and your ankle look alike. They cousins, nigga. Yeah, your bed and your ankles is cousins now, nigga. Salt and pepper bed, salt and pepper ankles. All champ. All champ, frostbite. Yeah, ankles got frostbite, nigga. Distant cousins, bed and ankle. They related now, champ. They share the same bloodline. Nasty work. It's over, man. Listen, y'all gotta leave Fifth alone, man. Fifth has had enough. Yeah, Fifth gonna keep dragging you niggas, keep showing surveillance footage of you goofy niggas being cold as hell, nigga. It's too much surveillance footage of you niggas freezing half to death on camera, man. You niggas is frozen. You niggas is frozen, bro. Y'all niggas is popsicles with clothes on, gang. Yeah. You niggas is popsicles that got clothes on. You a clothed popsicle, nigga. You an Italian icy that got clothes on, gang. It's over. You lost, champ. You lose. Okay? You want niggas to rap, but meanwhile, you really need to rap up, that is, champ. You need to rap with a scarf, nigga, because it's too goddamn cold in the building. That's why you gotta wrap up, champ. Talking about who need to rap, who's scared to rap. These niggas need to rap. And they need to GoFundMe, but they need to swallow their pride and admit they need some type of help and assistance from the general public, nigga. You heard me? Shivering Jimothy takes another L on camera because they got more surveillance footage of Jimmy shivering. Okay? Nasty work. Hey, gang, look, do the man a favor, gang. Need y'all run these likes up. You heard? Smash on the like. Share the video. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. And hit the hype button. Because this is crazy, gang. This is crazy, gang. And look, people gonna be mad, but I don't give a damn who's mad. That doesn't mean anything to me, champ. I ain't gonna lie. That don't mean nothing to me, champ. I ain't gonna hold you. You heard? But this is crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's getting bad, champ. It's getting bad, gang. Oh, champ. Listen. Hit the like and hit the hype. And listen, make sure you stay warm, too. For everybody that's out here in these cold temperatures, make sure you stay warm, too, nigga. Don't be like old boy over here. Make sure you staying warm, okay? Hit the like. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the main channel if you're brand new. Okay? And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only man, New York Mayor F. Mondani, and you rocking with the Tam favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the Tam versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.